Need to sound test or anything?
No. We're good.
Excellent. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Wow, it actually charged 25%. What a miracle.
Let's go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Excellent.
3, 2, 1.
This is the dumbest meme category.
This is the
I've
dumbest
ever
meme
seen.
category. It's pretty bad.
It's
Okay,
kind of terrible.
so I'll explain this. This is technically a ROM hack. There's only one thing that's changed, and that is the first chest contains an item, and that's the only difference in the game.
Thank you for the explanation.
I got you. I'll explain more when we actually get there.
Is it a fire rod?
It is a fire rod, actually.
Right.
Does it actually shoot fire?
It does not shoot fire. So there was supposed to be a fire rod in the game. Actually, play the European version and you go through like the trophies, the figurines or whatever. It mentions the fire rod, but they switched it up to the lantern. The fire rod doesn't actually shoot fire. It does other things. I know, right? Yeah.
So how much quantity wise is Firerod if you were to put a percentage on Firerod?
Not much. It just helps us get places.
99%?
No, not even. They're still like.
No, I'm kidding.
So do you
Just trying to-
only collect the Firerod if it's like Firerod percent? You must just be
No,
doing
just
that
you-
quantity of
We just
percentage.
use the fire rod. Let's say like it's 34%.
Okay, see now like there's an actual quantity. It can be a percent.
I got you.
Holy shit, we figured out speedrunning. I've just solved like most of leaderboard problems.
There you go.
Hack's gonna hire me now.
He will, I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a
Dude,
good...
that's up there. I heard he had his own convention.
I can't wait.
He has his own game, dude.
Yeah, he does.
He named it after himself. It's called PAX.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's not a fire rod, though.
That's not a fire rod. The fire rod's in the red chest there. We're getting
But
it.
that's
That's the
supposed to
first
be a
item
red
you got,
rupee
yeah.
quo.
But no, it's a fire rod.
That's supposed to be a red
Fine.
rupee.
Okay, so instead of actually using fire rod as it was intended, it was instead used as a debug item called cell overwrite set. So we can just like write over walls and stuff. So that's what we're gonna be. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing actually a different strat.
What?
Fuck. One sec.
Now you trust yourself, you're so blocked.
Nah, we're good. Alright, I'm actually gonna do a different strat because it's
So
cool.
does it read the current tile you're on and then write it to
Yeah, to wherever
every
you want.
tile that
Sort
you're
of. There's like a
around?
few different ways of using it, but yeah.
wedding. Cool.
So I'm actually gonna go through the carnival because if you do that, then Zelda follows you for like 3/4 of the game. It's a bit slower. It's like 5 seconds slower, but it's for the fans, dude.
You always got to do it for the fans, man.
Exactly. We're just gonna skip all the cutscenes though.
This is such a silly item.
It is.
This is such like the epitome of debug items. Like
It is a debug item. Okay, so it can do a few other things. That's
read
like not-
and write.
basically
That is its function.
It can do a few other things. It can also delete loading zones, so I do need to be careful sometimes to not delete the loading zones that I want to go through, which is actually a big problem a little later because there's only one tile for that.
I mean, if
loading
it's
zone.
if it's able to read the current title and a loading zone would be on that tile, wouldn't it be able to write the loading zone to anywhere? Or no?
I'm not actually sure, but if you're like
That's something to think about.
if you're like rewriting, well, I mean, if you want to go through a loading zone, you just go through the loading zone.
Yeah.
But if you're like rewriting tiles and you just delete the loading zone by accident, then you're pretty much screwed. You need to save more. Which I guess isn't that bad.
But let's think about this. What if I were to take a loading zone for Hyrule Castle
Yeah.
and then go get the requirement to Dark Hyrule Castle, and then I'd be really far away.
You can't move loading zones throughout.
Yes, so
Oh fuck!
they
Alright,
won't
never mind.
persist.
I messed up the thing.
Nice lunch.
Nice selection. Yeah, you can copy walls too, and then you just soft lock yourself basically. So I'm trying not to do that because
This is actually very cool.
it is.
Like, I give you shit for running meme categories. But
That's fair. There's also like a trick called a down warp where you can go like above the screen that you're on and just warp to the screen below it.
That's okay. We've got some Legend of Zelda up plus A.
Pretty much.
You know, I just realized it's actually not that different from the intended function of the Force Sword.
What was the intended function of the sword?
Well, I mean what it actually does. Like it.
I don't think either of us
it
follow.
clones The four sword clone.
It clones 4 times.
yeah.
I got that. Okay. Alright, so there's a loading trigger down here. We're just gonna go hit it real quick. There it is.
That's. I like that. This is a good meme category.
It's a solid category.
I'm like
It
all
looks
the
like very much not a solid category.
It's not a
like of all the meme categories, like this is like the least bad that I've seen
That's
in a
fair.
while.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like don't exist until cutscenes happen. So like earlier there were guards that you can just like walk through, and those octos you can't actually hit.
I'd much rather watch this than watch like any Celeste one.
That's fair.
To be fair, I think Celeste is just kind of a boring speed game, but you know, I'm also jaded and biased, and
You think?
maybe it's a possibility. I didn't want Link to become any more healthy, I see.
Oh no, we're fine. Maybe I should pick up an extra heart or two, but you know what?
No, fuck it, dude.
I can't think of 4 heart pieces on the route, so we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, easy game.
Easy game.
It's basically a
Oh,
little
wait,
bit past
there's no
70%. You only need 3 hearts.
Exactly.
I only get 3 hearts to 1%.
There's a passage there, by the way. We didn't know about that for the longest time. It's useful.
I know
it's
that
useless in all
kanji,
categories.
but I don't remember
Wait, which one?
the first one. Yeah. The last one.
I don't see it for long enough, I can tell you. Alright, start the first
That
one.
one.
She's like chasing an ant.
The one that has like a bunch of trees. It's like 3 tree kanjis put together.
Oh hey, when did you get the ocarina?
So I assume it's forest.
This seems legit.
It is, don't worry. So the way that layers work in this game, there's only 2 layers. But if you manage to get on the higher layer, you're pretty much stuck there unless you can jump down. But it also lets you like walk over everything, which is cool.
You can get up there with just like bomb thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bomb thing.
There's been a bomb thing in the Twin Fortress for a while.
Oh no.
I only knew about ocarina.
I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, that's really.
Ocarina of Glitch has been around forever, but
Reset.
Portal items.
the bomb flip was found in like
2014.
2015.
Yeah, something like that.
I remember when that was happening because I did like back in 2014 I was doing.
This item sucks.
This item owns. What are you talking about?
It sucks.
God, I hate you guys. Fuck you two. I'm leaving.
Okay, bye. Interesting thing about that mini boss is that if you like make one of the
Hey, it's mine.
the block tiles in the
Oh,
way of
here,
the
no.
guy, the
No,
game's just
no,
gonna completely
no.
crash, like
I
hard
can't
crash.
look at BJ Devil.
No, I was gonna say over to the left. Is that like a beer or something that spilled over?
Oh no. It's empty.
Okay, cool.
Who's
Thank
this?
God.
That's definitely
Oh,
not
we
mine.
good?
that's mine.
Excellent.
Fighting the boss now?
Find the boss. This boss has a
If
scratch
I
to
were
it.
to like touch the D-pad on the
It would move me, yes.
what? The co-op run.
It could be, but it's not going to be.
Come on, bro.
I mean, I might have to, you know.
Alright, so the strat for this boss is you just go into the wall.
So you cheat. You're admitting to be a cheater.
Yeah, he like literally can't hit you.
You know, this is like nothing was gained from this victory.
Absolutely nothing.
You
Yeah.
cheated yourself.
Yeah. Not only yourself, not only the game.
Cheated not only
Nothing was
yourself.
gained.
I can't remember the whole quote. It's a beautiful one.
It really is. Sorry, quotation. I might be in your way. I like how Zelda's still with you.
Yeah, she stays with us until the 5th dungeon. But we skipped the 3rd dungeon.
To be fair, I've watched you play this before. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm just pointing it out for the casual viewers.
I normally skip her because it's a bit slower to get her, but
Yeah, but you know,
it makes for a good time.
it's much more interesting. Like, without Zelda, this would just be a shitty meme category. Let's be honest.
I think some O's are missing. from
What
the name.
the hell are you doing? I was talking about you like
Oh,
palming your controller like a.
so mashing in this game is a bit weird because it'll it'll recognize every input as like a pressing input.
So you're cheating, is what you're
No,
telling
so
me.
by rotating the control stick, it goes
You're cheating.
up, down, left, and right pretty fast. We can hit this loading zone that exists, and
It's like some RPG rotating the D-pad.
Yeah, I do it in SMT too. Because it works the same way there as well.
I'm just gonna enter here without the gloves because that's possible.
But I feel like, there's nothing gained from using the analog stuff.
It's pretty fast. I can rotate the analog stick.
No, I
faster
mean,
than
like, skill-wise, like
Oh, also we're completely invincible if I do this, so that's cool.
you're cheating yourself and the game.
It's Mario Party practice.
You raise a very valid point. Since I did almost whoop your ass last night. Except you came back from behind and had like 300 points and there was nothing I could fucking do about it.
Are there still nice boss beats good?
Thanks.
Probably not.
No.
You know what? Actually, I'm happy.
That's
That
a good
means it was,
thing.
Fuck, I saw flops.
$10.
Oh, never mind, I didn't. I'm an idiot. Fuck, I did it again! Alright, you know what? So if you end up like in a corner of a wall, it soft locks you. But luckily, this one, you're still close enough to the loading zone that you can hit the loading zone, so it's okay.
Why can't you just go to the boss?
Because we need this item, the lantern.
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
which-
But you have the Firerod.
I know, right? It's stupid.
Yeah.
I told the guys
You
that
do
made
need
the
it for
route,
the final boss.
and they're like, no, we need the lantern. And I'm like, fine, we'll get the lantern, I guess.
Is every single boss the exact same?
Why
No.
can't you just go to the loading zone for final
But-
boss?
This dungeon is actually supposed to be like pretty far after the first one with this
yeah.
boss, so it's supposed to be like a
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
a callback.
I tried to play Minish once. I got what's his name, Laszlo or whatever the hell his name.
Laszlo's
Elza.
And then I shut it off, and then I never touched it since.
Dude, this is probably the Zelda game
You
I've
got
played the
6
most.
minutes into the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I can understand why you got bored of it.
I
It's
love
kind of
it.
old hat.
It's such a good.
This reminds me of when I was at GDQ and Escrow was on my couch.
Dude, I watched that run live.
Me too.
We were doing that run. That's cheating.
I'm sorry.
I had to waste my time watching you play this.
Was it a waste of time?
Nah, I enjoyed it. I was like, that's my big quote. And then we hung out, and then we drank, and then we smoked weed.
That sounds like GDQ.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else was there? It was me, you, and Pitsky. Something like that.
Oh yeah. That was a long time ago. That was almost a year
That
ago.
was almost a year ago, dude. Fuck yeah. I need to drink those COs.
But yeah, one cool mechanic is that if you're hitting this boss, he can't hit you. So if you just stand under him as long and mash his sword, you're just gonna hit him
Hey,
before he hits you.
grats on the treasure chest, dude.
Thanks.
Did
So
it.
the boss room is right to the left, so we can literally just screen warp here and run the boss.
That's really dope.
That seems illegal.
No.
Yeah, like
So that, okay. Wait, what the?
You walked in left, came down.
Yeah,
This makes sense.
that's actually really interesting how they coded in that room.
Oh, there's a lot of things that are interesting in this game.
Well, I mean, if you walk to that screen, there's only one place
No.
for you to come
Well,
in.
no, like normally if you walk in there, it'd be like, okay, safe, like
It's
safe position, not like jump.
yeah. No, I understand what you're talking about, but it's loading a cutscene, so that's why.
Yeah, there are a few rooms that's weird. It's like, if there's like
Yeah.
3 tiles, let's
No,
say.
but like I understand what you're talking
Okay.
about. You'd think it would go like
Yeah.
that, but it's literally it loads the room by loading.
that's
a
only
cutscene.
supposed to be a 3D user.
Yeah, this game is weird.
Doesn't sound fun. But yeah, I'll do that like on some rooms. Like if there's 3 tiles and you would enter on the like far left, for example, it'll enter you on the far left, and then in other rooms, if you enter on the far left, it'll just put you in the middle.
It just so happens like literally every boss except for the Wind Fortune boss is open to the cutscene. I think that's how it works.
Well, I mean, Green Shield is a cutscene.
Yeah, Rinshu.
This guy was a cutscene.
Wind Palace.
Bjork, no cutscene there.
No cutscene?
No.
Oh right, you just
Yeah,
This was all in the game.
yeah, a tiny one. Which actually soft locks the game if you do it. It's the thing that's dumb.
So that was completely wrong.
You know?
Like, most of my, like,
I was wondering what the hell.
my
Zelda was
programming
doing there.
bullshit intuition sometimes works.
Sometimes. It won't work for this game though, don't worry. So this is the ink phase. We skip it at 90% because there's a manipulation, but it would be too complicated to do a manipulation in this game because you need to save up for
I didn't even notice that in the section.
Okay, so if he actually sucks me again,
Like, I've never seen this guy.
I'm gonna die, so
Okay.
we're just gonna stand back enough that that doesn't happen. Okay, we're good. I do, but I don't know where they're at. We're good. One ink is normal.
I don't even remember that being a phase.
Yeah, I'll land the last one. So this is actually the 4th dungeon that we just beat. So we did the first one and the 4th one. Now we're gonna go up top.
Did you get that ritual?
No, I got Earth Element and not Water. So I skipped Fire, we're gonna get that later. Because we need all 4 elements to beat the game. That's not something that we can...
So it literally checks that you have all 4 elements.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, it checks them in order.
Do you
So, like-
have to do
Oh.
Fortress of Winds?
No, we skip Fortress of Winds. Okay, so I'm actually gonna save here
Wait, then
because...
how do you get the element?
You don't get it there.
You get
it's
that.
a, it's a,
Oh,
it's a
I'm thinking of
Palace.
Palace.
Yeah, no, we go to Palace of Winds. So
Why
I'm actually
are they
gonna save here.
saying? Why can't they just be like different names? Why do they have to be fortress?
They are different names.
Yeah.
It's like barely different. It
It'd
has
be like Palace of Air or something.
Palace of Flying Yorks.
Alright, excellent. So if I actually mess up there, the game soft locks, and the last time I saved was after getting the Ghost Jar.
Anything that doesn't stop them.
There's a lot of things that do soft
I
lock.
mean, you could have taken like the 2 seconds for marathon safety
To save, I literally did that.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well,
as
clearly
you can
not.
tell. Hey, can you get the red or the purple tunic for Link?
That's
I'll take it.
It's like you have to do a side quest.
Yeah, you used to do a side quest this long. But yes, you can.
That's the Picolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the Firerod side quest with the house.
Yeah, but it is Pico Lights.
No, Pickolites is different. That's to get like more drops.
Oh,
and things.
drops. Right.
But it's like the same idea.
Yeah.
Is it the break pots one?
No, this is the spin attack because we need that to beat the game.
Wait, you don't start. Oh, right.
You don't start with the spin attack. We also need the red kinstone, not to beat the game technically, but to go fast.
So there's a guard if you're playing this casually or just doing any percent that says you need this one attack.
We can skip them though,
You can skip.
but it's slower. But no, we actually need the spin attack to beat technically the 5th boss, but not really. But you definitely need it for the final boss.
Yeah.
2nd and 3rd phase.
Yes.
Alright, so we need the kinstone back to actually fuse
Because
the
you
people.
need to be able to split.
Oh, you. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't think about that part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing you really need from it.
Yeah, it's you still need to be able to like attack the final boss.
Look, making 4 floor tiles isn't that useful. Alright, so I can actually enter the door from behind. Enter the door from behind. There you go. So that's another,
So if you fuse with this guy, it gives you a portal to go to the sky area, and if you ever use the ocarina, you can skip outside and do a bunch of bullshit. But you know, we have the Firerod,
so we're still gonna do bullshit.
We're still gonna do some bullshit like that, but we don't have to have the ocarina.
Just different.
It's
Exactly.
it's much more useful than the ocarina.
Oh, that's the portal that like you find casually and you get to Cloud Tops and you're just like, how the hell do I get out of here?
Yeah. Not go all the way back.
Yeah, you get it way before you go there.
Yeah, it's for the light arrow side quest, but
Yeah.
light arrow side quest.
I just like got light arrows at one point. I was like, how did
So you
this
have to do there, go there first, do the side quest, and then you get light arrows like way later.
You can miss those.
Do you need light arrows?
No, completely useless.
They just do a bit more damage, right?
Do they drop rupees in this game? They might drop rupees in this game.
Yeah.
I know they do in Majora's Mask.
God, this is so much faster with the flame rod.
Don't need to climb.
Casually,
ladders.
that mountain, and even in the speedrun, it's still a long time
Oh yeah.
to get up there. Mount Krenel's no slouch.
No slouch.
I can copy the rails.
Rats.
Thanks.
You're known to ride the
Can you like
rails,
fuck up the minecart path?
I've never tried actually.
I mean, it's copied the properties of walls. I'm assuming it copied the properties of tracks. However, I don't think
I don't know if it's the property of the track or if it's the property of the cart.
that is true.
I don't- I have no idea how the game
I'd
works.
assume probably the cart's pre-programmed. Probably be easier to hard through.
Alright, messed up that quite a bit. But,
Where else in the game are there minecarts?
this is pretty much it.
Okay, it's a cane of silver,
Kanapachi.
but bird.
Shout out to Kane of Pocky. This is my boy.
This is the only key that we need in the entire run, because that door's connected to stairs, so we can't actually stop. Thank you, thank you. And that's the boss key skip. And now we're at the boss.
You skipped like
You copy the lava tiles.
You can,
Yes.
but we're actually going to copy floor tiles on top of lava. Unless I mess up. You can also copy fire tiles if they end up in front of you, which like absolutely screws you over. Then you just keep on walking into them, and it's a bad time. Oh no, I copied the wall. Where am I?
below the floor is where you are. Told you.
What the fuck?
Told you. Told you. You soft lock.
Okay, so I've never seen that before.
I told you were below the floor. You didn't believe
So
me.
my estimate is
You
high
looked.
enough. I have a sub 40 in this game, but the estimate's 50 for a reason, and that's the reason.
Does anyone care? There's a meme category.
Yeah. If we go over estimate, I ruin the entire marathon.
He's
No
trying
one-
to go for a second niche world record within
That's what ruins the marathon. You going overestimate
Exactly.
on the final game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, this is the final run?
I'm glad
Yeah.
that
Well, yeah.
I'm out of
I,
it there.
I'm sure if we check the schedule, this run is probably scheduled to be over.
Oh yeah, it should be casual.
I think it was supposed to start at 7, so we should have finished at like 7:45.
Yeah, 7:55.
But yeah, I think I messed up there because there's lag on the TV.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're at casual
in your
fun,
meme
anything
game
goes.
for the Wii U.
We're having. Are we having casual fun right now?
We're having casual fun.
lots of casual fun.
I mean, this is world record.
No. It's definitely not.
Oh yeah, I probably
This
should have
doesn't world record.
I
I've
should have
never
lowered the
been
amount of
to
casual
again.
fun we get because the stream went late, so we don't get as.
Oh my god, you did it again! You're under the. I told. Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, I wonder if I can still hit him though.
No, you can't because you're not on the same layer as he is.
Well, does he go down to the lower?
No. This entire fight's on this one.
Fuck.
The only thing that's above it is the top of the wall, which you can't get to.
Alright.
Hey, maybe you should go find the compass so you can tell where the boss's lair is.
Come on, you can be Volvage, yeah.
I would ironically do that, but I don't actually know where the compass is.
What is this guy's name? I don't even remember.
Gleerock.
Gleerock, yeah.
Or is
Rock.
it no?
Glee
Yeah,
Rock.
oh yeah, it's Glee Rock. Yeah, Glee Rock is the
yeah.
solid one.
Watching the tiles like just glitch out is amazing.
This is like a really cool meme game.
It is. I wish I could get past this boss though. We're actually gonna play it slow.
This is a.
Oh,
I mean, you've already played it slow the entire round, so.
That's
oh
fair.
my god.
This is like the Ridley of Minish Cap.
No, it isn't. No, it's not. This is so easy. This dungeon's easy. What are you talking about?
If it was a joke. You didn't
Okay,
get it.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay.
But that wasn't.
alright, Volvage, round
Don't
two.
clip into the
Don't
floor.
clip into the floor.
It's not my fault.
For a
that I
third
didn't find
time.
that funny. It just wasn't
Clear
funny.
into the wall.
Why don't you just try beating the boss normally?
Because that's what's fun.
It is less fun. I will have to back you up. All right, you did it.
Alright, this time we're just gonna do that.
Alright.
That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, that didn't look too hard.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
So the way this game works, like,
Yeah,
just applies this lava on top of it. So
Yeah.
my tiles are gonna come back after. So that's fine.
Yeah.
There are glue rocks on the walls. He's right there.
Yeah.
And right there. It's a tragic time. Ah, fuck.
This lava's increasing.
Please. I'm bad. Get a heart though. Thanks.
So that one over here.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
What was that? Maybe Prime will move. There's probably gonna be like a ton of people snap there, so.
If I get world record, finally,
Yeah.
Pokemon Snap Run, can I couch for
Yeah. You can run it.
that? Can I hold half of the controller when
Yeah.
you're one-handed?
Two people see, let's go.
Yes. I'm there for moral support.
Just go for a zero-handed run, and that's where somebody
Yeah.
else holds the controller
Dude.
and does the run.
Electra can do the zero-handed run.
I can.
Oh.
I can.
That's amazing actually.
I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of
it's
the
quite the
element get
Yeah.
fanfare.
It's a good jingle.
It's
or
a
even
jam.
better, he just
It is
holds
a
both his
jam.
hands on the controller and doesn't touch any buttons, because apparently that still would count as zero-handed run.
It would.
He's gonna get somebody else to press the buttons, because then zero of your hands were used in the pressing.
That's
Yeah.
just like I don't know, dude.
Or you just get like a 10-handed run where you just try and get as many people's hands on the controller as possible. Each person gets one button.
There you go.
That
Alright.
would be so. Imagine just like, you know how you can get like the physical
How does
like
Zelda not
touch
step
buttons?
on?
Yeah.
Which people used to like use
She can
tricks
step
for like
on it.
instruments and
I
everything.
wouldn't mind.
Imagine if there was just like a row of every single button. So you had like 10, 15 people trying to play the game in unison. It's like, I need help, damn. That'd be ridiculously amazing.
Alright, so that's the loading zone that I complete and can't really come back from, which I would have to say we're but we're good.
Famous last words.
Famous last one. Yeah, there's like 3 more loading zones like that coming up like right now. Like here's one of them. Fine.
That's like me finding ant colonies.
I'm a big fan of this one.
So to not soft lock means do a special thing. Good. So-
Wait, they're all next to each other.
yeah, so all
I
the
like
swordman
that.
schools
Oh,
are
nice.
connected.
I guess that makes sense because they all use the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
They all use the same textures.
And now we're here.
You can alt exit.
Yeah.
You can freak. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can just tiger scroll the screen.
Yeah.
That's pretty
This
impressive.
is a sick meme category.
It's a pretty sick category.
Meme category. You can you still use
That really works like that.
That's what it does. Lily pad section stuff. So we need the bow. We only need it for the second phase of the lock boss. That's the only time, but that's the only way to like actually hit him.
is that what those called or called? They call them lily pad sectors?
Yes,
Like
when
the
you rent the
location?
lily pads.
Oh, lily pad.
Yes.
Like lily pad.
No.
Like
I
Gulliver's
see that,
Island.
yeah.
No.
Alex didn't end up.
No, lily pads.
Yeah, I
They're
didn't
kind
even
of funny.
message him, so.
It would be
I talked to him in the morning because our Gomon shirts came in. Because the Yeti took like an extra month to reach Canada.
Alright, so we do the same thing, but only once this time.
You gotta figure out what's
So we're gonna do the same thing
Apparently
again.
just
Last time, I promise.
Are these are all
Probably
connected to?
chill for a bit.
Yep, and now we're at the
I don't know how
castle.
much more realistic
That's
these
sick.
runs finish. Just because I woke up really
So like well organized. All the
Right?
maps. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's about an hour drive.
That's what happens when you fuck up your sleep schedule.
It feels like a very nice
9:30
NES
PM.
game.
Yeah.
Because this is what
In the
NES
morning
games
and then
used to do.
Get cheap.
Pretty much.
Because they
But
had
then you're
to.
up early.
Because they had
And they had to use like mirrored versions of
way,
sprites so they could save space.
Yeah.
Check out, yeah, because it's zero.
I saw you were playing that. We have to.
Why are we going to elemental thing?
It's
We
a
need to
lot
get
of, like,
the,
cutscenes.
So
Choose
technically we
There's a lot
don't
of
need
cutscenes.
to fuse our sword here. We
But
can do the next boss
It's
without
actually-
it, but it
it's
makes it like
kind of beat 'em up.
significantly.
Have you ever played
You
it?
get a
Yeah.
more
mandatory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're like kind of
Balls of
they have,
power
like different
gesture.
stances.
What's
and stuff, and
what's
they, like,
the
punch people, like,
multiplication
It was like it seemed like okay
on
until I
each
got to,
sword?
like, the first boss.
So, like,
It's
area,
not
and
much.
then it got, like,
It's
you're,
like
12 enemies at once.
1.2.
It's like a 3.
No, I think it
Yeah.
goes.
So it was
So
actually,
the first sword and the one we're getting now, I think is the
I would've-
same.
Yeah, Alex keeps
Do you have to do this like? Do you have to do this twice to put the water one
I
in?
feel like if you make it.
No, it doesn't,
You'll
because
have
you
like
need
a
a separate
good idea
method
of
for
the
that.
gameplay style and whether you like it or not.
Sorry, you get a what?
Definitely not trying to go.
So
flawless.
we will get it, but we can't do it at the same
Yeah,
time because
there's
it's like its own
achievements
separate
that are the
cutscene.
hardest to Pokemon.
Wait, why
That's what I was
can't
asking,
you
I
just
think.
I
like
already like.
Oh,
some
you
parts
did
of the
despawn
boss,
it.
and it just gets harder.
Yeah, pretty much.
actually?
So we actually need to save warp because it won't let us drop the sword again
is it?
because we already did it. So we need to reload.
That's what I was asking. Like you have to do it twice for it
Yeah.
to
No,
count
yeah.
the water one, right? Yeah. Okay.
Eat it.
That's so weird that it just lets you save warp and do it again though. But I guess it's not that weird.
Yeah,
but
that's water.
It won't let you do it like on the spot, but if you save warp, it's fine.
it probably is just has to
Dude, nice
reload the room.
discount master sword.
Thanks, dude.
I wish you got the purple sword. Like I feel
Yeah, you see it for like a frame. That's
it's like
Well, like so, the
It's like
first two
20
elements. The first two elements, they just let you go to the elemental sanctuary, and then when you get the water one, it's like heavily guarded, right?
yes.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be, but we skip sort of things.
Oh yeah,
This
just
is
trying to remind
quite
myself.
out of order.
It is.
Tiny bit.
I'll say this.
Yeah, there's some triggers we don't hit, so like we're never gonna have to deal with the guards. Which is pretty
This
nice.
looks like Dark Firerod Castle.
No.
Not quite.
It feels a little bit like it.
We're going down.
So sick of pizza after.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Alright, so we actually lose Zelda here because this
Well, it's only because we
Yeah.
only have achievement
At
for
around
running.
4.
Yeah.
which is absolutely tragic.
So sad.
Me too.
I also
needed to
love
get stuff from work.
like hanging out with Zelda music.
got
That's
stuff
like
from
one of my
Didn't
favorite
you
tracks
forget
in the
stuff and had
game.
to go back this morning anyway?
You were trying not to fuck
No, that's
I was
what
trying to
meant.
like fuck it up.
That was like really try hard
I
right there.
went home.
Thanks.
I got one
So that first
I
girl
had
we
to
can
go
get
work
past, but
today.
this guy we try to do the same
Oh,
thing,
I
actually
suck.
softbox. So we can just talk to this
As
guy.
opposed to
Do you need the Rock's Cape?
Nope.
Well,
It's
we're still testing stuff, except nobody
It is a
decides
cool
to test
item.
the speed game that matters. And then we would have known that the
So in
latency
other
of-
words, you were fucking
I
around.
wish you
too
got
much,
it a
so
bit
therefore you're
earlier, or a
actually spotting
variation
Yeah.
of the Rock's
Sounds
Cape.
about right.
If only.
Too bad
Oh, I
there's
forgot
like
to
only
publicly
5
call you
dungeons
out
in
when
this
you were
game.
here.
6? Excuse me.
I called you up before you
We've
got
seen
here.
3 of them. This is number 4.
I
We're
forgot
skipping
to call
one.
you
Then
out.
we'll do the last one later.
You count?
Yeah.
I mean like main,
Someone
main,
with it. No,
main
I don't
dungeons,
think
not
anyone-
like
Yeah, I'll have to do
final
it
dungeons.
later.
Oh.
5 main dungeons.
There's
It's
a
pretty main.
there's a link to the past
Remember that every
find
time
out
I
with
complain
the
about it,
Rock's
it gets
Cape
delayed by 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
So it's another 2 weeks now.
Is it
Damn, now it'll be ready
like
for 2025.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd
Zara-
like
I
a link to
legit
the past a
will work
lot
on it
more if
soon.
it had Rockscape.
Jumping.
I'm thinking of I was thinking of speedrunning to find out
Mhm.
just because the movement of it is.
I can do most of this game public and you're fine.
What?
Yeah, this game's pretty easy.
No.
So wait, how long is the ending per side?
1 hour and 40 something minutes.
Records 37, I think. 137.
God damn.
I remember when it wasn't even sub hour.
I remember when it was 2 and 9.
Yeah.
Like, I remember. There's a SDT that got from Ontario actually.
Alright, so we actually need to do that to get over that jump, that pit. It's pretty cool. We just copy the wall tiles and like jump over it. Please clap. Yeah, so this boss without the Rockscape is
Oh, so now
a
I
bit
only have
tougher
three?
since we can't actually get on the blue one, which is only an issue on the last phase, so we'll get there when we did. The rest of it you can just like abuse all of it.
You did it.
I did do it. So that's the only way to get on the blue guy.
I read it out of mentally. This is the coolest boss in the series.
All the good was assessment. That looks pretty
It's a sick boss.
I mean, the fact that you get to play up all these eyes at once.
Okay, so I don't want to take too much
But
damage.
yeah, the dungeon itself has a
Yeah. Yeah, taking damage is bad here because the last phase is like really brutal. But we'll get there. But, no.
The sprite work in this game too is just really cool. Yeah, that was nice dodge.
Played this game once or twice.
I know. I I've seen you play it once or twice.
Excellent. Fuck. We're good. Okay, so the pattern on this boss is all the same, so I'm just gonna hope that he opens the right eyes. I just want the right eye. I'm gonna get. Unfortunately. Oh, I want to hit him once. You can actually hit him twice with the same spin attack.
Are the blue yours? How much health do they have?
2 spin attacks, 4 splashes. Come on, buddy.
I mean, is it not the same?
We're playing that
Here,
defense.
I think it's the same.
It's the same.
Alright, there we
There you
go.
go.
Fuck it.
He's dead.
You got it. Well,
Yeah, so when the eyes are in like 2 on top and 1 on either side, you can do that without points. So technically this boss is possible without points, it's just like...
You can do it with 2
well,
points.
Yeah.
Do you have to like re-roll phases
Yeah.
every time until you get one you can hit?
Yeah.
I see.
So technically, you could do it, but
That sounds like fun.
no, not really.
I feel like if you got... Has anyone tasked this yet?
No,
This would be a sick task.
it would be.
I feel like it's categories like this are made for tasks. Like this would...
People should
It's like
play that.
Super Mario 64, the Captain Falcon version. It's like,
Tampa's casting it?
Is he?
oh, Tampa's tasking it. Oh, shit.
Okay, I thought he was doing anything.
So we got like a real person doing... Nice. That's it.
Guys, this is the girl we can slip behind. The guy earlier, we can't. But this is how it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Leather.
Well, you and me...
I was kind of
can
surprised we were
task
tasking
it together.
The group effort. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that. So we can warp up, but we can't... No, we can warp down, but we can't warp up like that. So we actually need to...
Well, you can't warp up yet.
Yet.
Once we start tasking it.
We'll figure something out. So there's actually a trigger here that starts to fight, but we can walk around it.
Yeah. The fight when you get the 2 elements, right?
Yeah, the 2 mobiles. This guy's still not there.
Does it load the cutscene as well?
Yeah.
That's a big time loss.
Yeah. And like if you hit it and try to like leave with Firerod, it like changes the scene. So the like map is just that little square, so you can't actually leave.
Oh yeah, fuck. Oh, you should be able. Oh wait, no, you can't leave the entire map.
Yeah, no, it's just like you're stuck at the
You're
wall.
stuck in because okay. Yeah, I see. So that's an entirely different map in the in the game. Wow.
Yeah, they do that
Why?
a few times.
Why? That's such a waste of resources.
I guess. I mean, the festival map is the same thing.
Man, fuck the window.
That's true.
It's just
I
like,
guess it's easier though. If they had the extra space to do it, then it'd
Yeah.
be way easier than keeping it the same thing.
Only they have the extra space to add more stuff. Okay, so there's a minute-long cutscene there, but we can skip it for various means. No bonus points if yes, what we're gonna do,
Oh, what a surprise!
right?
what the?
Don't soft lock.
Nah, we're good. I can't soft lock here though. I just need to jump over here. We're good. I have no idea.
What animation was being stored up there? Because like something was animating. Oh, that animation was being stored up there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Or the animation for the crystals.
So
Fun
that,
fact is that-
we can still get bombs even though we don't have a bomb bag. Which is cool.
Look at that idiot in the hat. That's what it's called, Door Cairo Castle.
You were like deadly with these puns. Like I've known you for years, and you have never been like bad with like holy shit. How are you this good? Also, we're at the end of the dungeon now.
Yeah.
This is my favorite room in the game.
This one? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it up twice.
How did you? It's the easiest room in the game. It's
It
also
is.
the coolest. It's the coolest looking one.
That's true.
Whoa. Oh, it's a lot of ice.
Yeah, they're after you. Alright, so this
Oh,
fight
almost.
sucks. I hope they... Oh, nice.
So fun
Fuck, I
fact,
fucked it
if
up.
that bell dings 3 times, it's a game over.
Yep.
I don't know how long you. It's
3
like
minutes.
a very It's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's very lenient.
Oh, it's actually on a timer?
Yeah.
it is on a time.
I've had it ding before, but
I've
for like
game over
Yeah,
from just like playing around here. I didn't think it was an actual timer, and then like it dinged 3 times, and then world
I'm
ended.
glad that it is a thing. 'Cause
It's really sick. I like that they included it.
Oh, man, doing this without the boots, jeez.
The boots or the cape or the bombs would help, but we get none of them.
It's such an anticlimactic song for like what you're doing.
There you go. Alright, that was not bad.
Hey,
know
why
what?
don't you pick up the seashell? Maybe you could get a Batty statue.
I'd rather not.
Dude, I've grinded out all of those statues, man. Like, I have a 99% playthrough.
Oh, no.
There's one heart piece that I locked myself out of.
How?
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually locked
I don't
myself.
think you can lock yourself out of that.
I'm so
Well,
confused.
if I gave you a
Zelda was there,
mostly
and then
complete
she's
card,
now a
did you
statue.
find where the
Probably.
final heart piece was?
Obviously, this guy.
Yeah, but doesn't
If
it
the game is
start with
disguised.
her as a statue?
No, she becomes a statue like 2 minutes into the game.
Right, that's what I
Is
mean.
there a heart piece?
But then you were walking around with her, but now she's a statue.
Yeah, because the statue is like a different Zelda. 'Cause we never got the cutscene where she turned to stone.
Yeah.
She just appeared in the stone.
Basically,
Do you get a
glitched
medal
it out
for
right at the start
completing
of
all
the
the
game.
stuff?
Walk
Yes.
around with
Yeah.
it.
Okay, there's one.
No,
piece
there
that
is a
I
point
don't
when you
know.
get Zelda back, isn't there?
So I have no
Yes,
idea.
after the second phase of the boss.
Yeah.
We'll see that. And she'll follow us around again.
But like, most of the following around is not intentional.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I missed the part where you glitched half the game because I was mesmerized by the other half of it.
I like this boss.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm confusing her just being stoned with being with whatever it's doing.
Hey, it's legal. Yeah. I thought that was a funnier pun than his reaction garnered.
I thought it was funny.
So it wasn't that funny. Dude, please. I think I have like 1 hit left.
I wish random didn't exist instead of it being this fast. Hey, nice pot.
I got the pot, dude.
I love this tile.
And now the psychedelic land.
I love this theme.
It's good. Most of the themes in this game.
Oh, this is the only thing you need to vote for.
Yeah. So optimally we wouldn't get any airdrops, but they can offer the purple stuff that this out.
How many times do you need it is? 4?
3 cycles if I don't mess up the 3 cycle.
Wait, what came out first? Minish cap or 4
4 stars by like 3 months.
I tried doing this with only hurricanes and no clothing.
That sounds awful.
You have to hit them like within like 6 frame window or something like that.
Fun fact.
It seems possible from what I could tell.
These look like the same sprites that Morph Moth uses. Or not Morph Moth, Centipede.
Please, please.
Oh,
Nah,
Capcom did make this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they reused those sprites.
Alright, you know what?
Nice.
Fuck! There you go, I got
We're taking
hearts.
damage.
Wait, I've got a game theory. These are literally the same sprites they used for Magna Centipede. Because it's Capcom.
It's possible.
It's very possible.
Alright, as long as I don't miss up 3 cycle, we're fine.
I'm sorry that I hate randomizers. It's just my job.
I can't say much of a fan. I wouldn't say hate.
You know, the development of them, that's cool, but like the actual playing randomizer.
No, I
Blame Andy.
like watching randomizers, but I don't like the fact that most of them have like 2 or 3 matches happening at once. It's just like, why bother? I can't pay attention to that many streams of it.
You mean on the same stream or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know Link to the Past Rando like specifically stopped doing that.
Oh, did
It's
they?
'cause
I
they
haven't
don't want
watched it
the-
like
the
At least
tournaments
for
to
their
last
year
8
and a
months.
At least for their main tournament.
That was
It's
like
too
very
hard to
perfect.
follow.
Yeah.
Like the one
so
benefit you
hard.
get out of having many streamers is that you're more likely to find one that gets a good route.
Well,
but yeah,
That's what
it's-
happens, and then even the commentators just like it's stuck on one person, and there's 3 other people playing. It's like,
Go, 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 Quail.
Yeah, we got this.
Or don't. Go.
honestly, I can't say I've really watched a
Your
Twitch stream
call,
that
bud.
isn't
It
NASA or PDC in like
We're good on
forever.
time.
You're fine. It's world record easy.
Definitely.
You just have
Are
to
there more than one runner that runs this category?
There's like 6.
Yeah,
Oh, the
there's
top
a
of the
bit.
category.
So there's no way you have world record in this, right?
No, I had it for like 3 days.
Nice.
Because I found like.
I
At least
saw
you had
him
it.
get.
I
the
did.
record.
It's because I found like all the
I was
tricks.
there.
Not all the tricks. I found like a bunch of tricks at the same time, me and Marvin. And then I just played the category. for, like, 3
Whereas
days.
I wasn't there for his Super
And
Metroid
you got your
Impossible
turn.
world record. I was in that class.
Damn, dude.
Is this the final boss?
This is the final boss.
But I tweeted about it.
Jeez, Ganon, what happened to you?
Why you gotta get rid of the pretty art? Like, what was the purpose of that?
It comes back, don't worry. Alright, it's back. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not
Fuck,
that.
fuck, get out of the way.
We're
No.
going rock,
I'm
paper,
thinking
scissors,
you're a bit
go,
out.
rock, paper,
I got it.
scissors. He's throwing
So-
scissors.
Yeah.
What are these
Rock.
things? I've never understood what these
Rock.
are.
Okay, okay.
Why are, like, Mario, Dr. Mario viruses?
Damn it.
I can tell you. They're back
Because
there.
you shrink to the size of a micro.
I guess so. I mean, like, why are they in Superstar
Oh, fuck.
Saga, too? Like, I guess they're Mario members.
Buddy, thanks. Okay, cool.
How did that not
No.
work?
Stop.
Whoa, this is the most pitiful fight I've ever seen.
I know, me too.
You don't have to worry about pressing time too soon.
There's still like solid minute. Oh, I can beat this, that's right.
Well, that's assuming you live.
This is,
Yeah.
they only do a quarter
If
heart.
he dies, you're coming up in his round.
There you go. So from here it's like very unlikely that I die, but it's very possible as well. I'll let you guys figure out the logistics on that.
This
Very
actually is like the
unlikely,
easiest
very
part of the boss fight.
Oh, 100%. I should hit aim.
I could not do this shit properly.
I mean, I can see how people might find it to be a bit difficult, but it's literally the most linear part of the boss fight.
Oh, actually, I think I didn't think this.
Yeah, if you line up with the spin attack, it's a lot easier. So the eyes actually go where you want them to. Fuck, I broke it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to actually spin attack, you're supposed to line up fast like that. But since this TV has lag, it takes a little longer.
That's been the theme all day, hasn't it?
I mean, it's valid.
Could be playing on Amber.
Could be playing, oh, that's true.
Actually, you could be playing off of the screen.
That's it.
Alright, time. 3, 2, 1, time. Excellent.
47-44.
World
World
record. I love this animation. It's like
Pretty great.
And Ganon dies again.
You're saying putting a
Not Ganon, but
floor twice
close
doesn't
enough.
give you a world record?
No, surprisingly. So that was Firerod.
monster.
It's the hat monster, pretty much.
So, like, did they ever explain what the fuck this red hat is? Like,
Yeah, in the cutscene with the 2 moblins, it's like
yeah, I know that, but like,
Laszlo makes a hat that like if you're a
Yeah,
good
but
guy, you like fix
it's
the
like-
world, but if you're a bad guy, you just like
it's
destroy everything.
stupid.
Yeah, pretty
He was
much.
enchanted by the evil hearts of men.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean, Quo?
It's
Explain
10
it
minutes
to me.
off world
It's a
record.
Zelda game.
It's
It
just a
doesn't-
tribal
And it is not a game not known for
Yeah.
its.
Zelda, please run this
Why are you
crazy right
spinning
now.
the control stick?
It matches.
I already
like instead
asked
of-
this question. I think it's stupid, and he's a cheater.
Well, we know that, but please continue.
Okay, so to mash, you can hold B to make the text scroll faster.
Yeah.
And then any input, it's A, R, or
It left all
up,
the
down, left, or
alcohol
right.
to the bottom.
That's the
boys.
weirdest grind I've ever seen.
Up, down, left, or right, like mashes. So you just
way to do it is
this and like mash A and R at the same time.
Okay.
L start and select on.
What are?
Oh,
Wait, hold up. We gotta watch the ending cutscene.
that's true.
Yeah, are we using JRTA?
Yeah.
We could if you want to add like
Hey,
another 5 minutes.
I stalled enough
And
for
roll
Dark
the
Areas to
years.
get here.
Yeah.
Task timing. Though?
Yeah, and then he fucked
The
everything.
last Xbox is coming up.
Yeah, it was all going good.
Task
Then he
timing
showed
is
up, and
truly
then it
the
became a
dumbest
disaster.
timing.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so
Wait, 'cause what was the? Oh, yours was
the
first
Megami
one run
Tensei 1
after,
task
Yeah.
is like 14 minutes long, but the video itself is like
My favorite
40
part about
minutes
it was how
long
we
because
spent,
the
like,
last
20 minutes
input
trying to
is an
figure out
auto
TV
battle
and
on the
sound,
final boss,
only to find out
which
that we could have
they
used the
set up like a
original
bunch of
TV
RNG
all along.
manipulations.
Yeah.
Everything
I mean,
goes
and it just
perfectly
plays itself.
for like
Used.
25
Used
minutes in
the
the final
original.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, the other monitor might have been better. It's
so
it's
the
hard to
task
tell.
timing is like
That's
14.
fair.
I mean, I guess
The best
technically, like,
monitor is sitting in water.
when you just.
I was talking.
But one of the
I was
best
talking
ones is
last
sitting
time.
right
You're
here.
sitting right there too. Yeah.
Alright,
If
fine.
only you didn't
Yeah.
smash
I was
it
talking to
everywhere.
Ion about
I wish I
like,
actually knew
dumb
how it
task
broke.
timing
That's
was
the,
at
that's
some
gonna
point.
bother me for like the
I
rest
love
of
As
the
I said,
Ion.
there one of two things happened. It either bumped against something. When was the last time you used
Has
it?
Ion been?
in my room
That's not
yesterday.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
it was at
I
some.
put it in my car, we brought it in,
Yeah.
and then we plugged
You're
it in
right.
and saw that it was broken. So somewhere between me moving it out of my room and
You've
moving it
met
into
Ion.
here,
I've not.
it bashed
not
into
met
something.
I've not met Ion.
Yeah.
Ion's great. You'd love Ion.
Excellent.
Rip
Sounds
TV.
like a mensch.
Rip TV.
RIP TV. Cute
So
boy
good.
was
Can we
successful.
throw it off the roof?
No, because then I want
Sorry, I
to.
have like an explosive.
I want to be nice and properly
I can do that
recycle
too,
it
but
at
I
a
don't want to like
resource.
pull the
So,
screen. And,
I
like, the
can't.
headphone
I
users.
can't even like.
and then I'm just
Try
gonna
to
move the
not
PPM
do it.
into
Just
my
instead
room
of going like
instead.
this, just like.
My hands are perfectly cupped to make explosive claps.
Flat hands. There you go.
I'm very glad that my limiter's kicking in.
What about this?
No, it's not gonna do anything. So here's some audio science for you guys. So there's something called a limiter, because the way that compression works is does everyone know what a decibel is?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
so it's
a
an equal.
decibel
it
is on
equalizes
a
in-
logarithmic scale, right?
Yes.
So blah, blah, blah. But the way that a limiter works is that you set a cap to it, and then whenever generally it's a really high amount. So for every 1 decibel above your threshold, it will bump it down by about 10 or 20 decibels. So anything that pretty much goes beyond your threshold, it just smacks it back down to that volume level. So even though it might eventually get super,
So
it
it's
will not get. It will
it's
not
like
kill your ears.
it's like an equalizer instead of looking at the frequency.
It's looking at.
It's
the volume.
looking at the volume.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
They're called a lot of people. They're pretty much called brick walls because like if the volume hits it, it's just gonna smack and not get any higher.
Rockman Club. Shut up. See, I'm game
Fun fact.
theory. Game
Game
theory.
theory.
If you do online marathons and you know that your game is gonna have a super loud moment, chuck a limiter on your game audio.
Shout out to Hotline Miami.
No.
Shout out to Hotline Miami.
Oh fuck.
Headphone warning.
No headphone.
Oh
warnings in
god,
this game.
it's got Ezlo's breath right in his face.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Eslo doesn't eat anything, so it wouldn't do anything.
His name is Elzo.
Elsa.
Freaky
Who
slime.
the fuck is Ezlo? Why is Shigeru Miyamoto here? He like had nothing to do with this
Probably
game.
not.
He didn't. This is a Capcom game, just like all of the other Game Boy games. They were all made by Capcom.
Not the
Royalty credits.
the remake of Link to the Past.
And then it's happily ever after.
Or was it? It might
That,
have been.
that was Capcom.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
also
unfortunate.
Capcom.
Well, at least you
Again,
can-
all of the best Zelda games are Capcom games.
Yup.
No,
That's
that's
like,
what
Yeah, that's Link. Yeah, that's the contribution. There's just one sentence.
Green Man hat? That's good.
Look at that purple sword we never got to use.
Unfortunate.
Look at the red sword we also didn't use.